Or you like me and you'd like to grow things but you just don't have that green thumb? Well, stick around for this week's episode of Gardening with Brian, and we're going to teach you how to grow maple trees in just a few easy steps. Stay with us. So many of us enjoy gardening, growing things, and some of us even like to plant our own trees. Well, if you're like me, sometimes you just don't have quite what it takes to make that plant grow. Well, here are just a few easy steps on how you can grow your very own maple trees. Step number 1, be sure to buy a house in close proximity to lots of maple trees. Now, this is an important step. It could be a little bit pricey, but perhaps it's a little less expensive than a weekend trip to Lowe's garden department. Step number 2, helicopters, whirlybirds, whatever you'd like to call them. You'll need lots of these. And that shouldn't be too hard, because if you followed step 1, you'll have plenty of these falling on their own. Step number 3, wait for the inevitable monsoon rains of spring. Step 4, and this is the most important step, do not clean your gutters for several weeks. Step number 5, voila, lots of tiny maple trees. So that's 5 easy steps, but wait, we think we can get it down to just 3 steps. Let's review. Step number 1, helicopters. Lots and lots of helicopter. Step number 2, do absolutely nothing. And of course, step number 3, maple trees. Well, that's all the time we have for this week's episode of Gardening with Brian. Be sure to tune in next week when we teach you how to grow really tall weeds by doing, of course, nothing. Thanks. See you next time.